I said I like old Wayne, and I don't like Kanye now. I like old Kanye.
I like old Kanye.
I like Kanye up until My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was my probably like his last good album. Everything after that is kind of like, bro, what you doing? Like,
dang, that's how you felt about Yeezus in the Life of Pablo.
I didn't like Yeezus at all. The Life of Pablo, it had like one.
PD scoop.
Life of Pablo had like maybe two good songs in it for me, and
but his new project, Fado, the one he dropped.
What's
he
name?
He just did something else.
It's
the one
about his bipolar.
The one with Whoopity Scoop.
No, that's not off the album. It's
Lift Yourself.
Yeah, let me find it real quick. I can't think of it off bat. It's I hate being bipolar. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, I heard that one.
That one's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's good. It's better than
with Yikes and I Thought About Killing You and all that.
Yeah. It's better than Yeezus. Yeah. To me, it's better than Yeezus. Yeah. I don't know. I still like old Kanye better, bro. Like, I feel like he rap more from the soul. Like, I feel like now he's just kind of like trying to troll people, and he's like angry and still hurt from his mom dying, and so he's still like, he kind of. I think he's still lost, but.
That show he did with Sway.
Oh yeah, especially when he be in his own creative thinking, he doesn't know how to like talk about the way he talk, how he speak his mind. I understand because sometimes I have that problem as well. It's like,
I feel you.
How to explain your way of thinking.
I got you. Hopefully, I mean,
he was like, I feel like him and Sway was about to hook that day, bro.
I still gotta finish watching the whole interview. I seen that part, but I ain't watched the whole interview.
Yeah, I saw the whole interview, and
I thought Sway was about to hit that.
Nah, Sway. I don't think Sway. He ain't that type of guy. He was more like, "Hey, man, let's cut these mics out. Let's talk." He was like, in that interview, he's like, "Man, we can go outside and talk about this, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can cut these mics off. We can talk about it. Like, he was really gonna have a conversation with him. Like, I'm not gonna fight you, but we can talk. Like." Talk this out like man to man. Right. I can try to really understand where you're coming from. That's the type of guy Sway is, I feel like. So, and I respect that. But I mean, I don't know, Kanye. It was funny. Kanye had went on the Breakfast Club either the day before or the day after, and like they was basically asking the same questions as Sway was asking, but he didn't come at them that way. And they were like, nah, he knew better, cause he knew Charlamagne wasn't gonna like. Yeah, Charlamagne. To me, Charlamagne didn't know like. I don't think he's no tough guy because I saw a video of him running from some guys trying to fight him and everything.
Yeah, I seen that too.
So like, I don't think he's a tough guy.
He's smart. He about that paper.
Yeah. So
one touch and you getting sued.
Right, but yeah, he didn't go on the Breakfast Club with that same energy. He didn't keep that same energy. So I don't know. I mean, I guess Sway's a more laid back dude, and maybe he knew Sway better, so maybe that's why he went at him like that. But he didn't. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. Top 5 skaters.
Top 5 skaters.
I don't even know. All I know is Tony Hawk.
Yeah,
that's it. And Rob Dyrdek.
Tony Hawk, Rob Dyrdek.
That's all I know.
I can't think of his first name, but his last name Rodriguez. I can't think of it.
Bro, I forgot all my skaters. Like I used to be educated on them.
I never
used
knew.
to skateboard too.
All I knew was Tony
Hawk. I still can.
And Rob. The only reason why I know Rob Dyrdek was because of that show, Robin Big.
Yeah.
I love that show in high school.
That was dope. Tell you about my best friend.
That show was fire, man. You know, Big died, bro.
Yeah.
I was sad. Like that's my.
I literally had a friend when I was in school. Like he was a wealthy white boy. Shout out to my boy Chris. And I was Big Black. Like I was heavy set. So literally in high school, everybody knew me as Big Black, and he was Rob.
Dang.
Cool times.
Heck no. I remember those days, man. But I can't say other skaters. Let me name them. Tony Hawk, of course. Rob Dyrdek. Okay.
Yeah.
These are rappers too. Well, Richie Kid, Lil Nar. Of course, Gaten. Pretty far, just seeing out of my own eyes, Gaten.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. We got to get him on the podcast.
Yeah. Sid too. I ain't gonna lie. Sid, Rashad, E5 skating too.
Okay.
Yeah. E5 skating. I know that was more than 5, but I was just
you
just
good.
naming them.
Well, yeah. It's all good, man.
Bro, he got on to me earlier when I did more than 5.
I apologize, man. I know how hard it is to fit 5, people into categories. So my bad.
But let me continue on real quick. So after taking it serious, I recorded this song called Shine. Which was crazy was I was originally recording at Rashad house, rap.
Yeah.
And then later on, we just never finished. I had helped him with shooting his visual at the time, and so I just later down the line I had met my uncle, which my dad, homie, he has his own studio. His name's Troy Jackson. He got his own publishing company. Let's Get It, and
that's the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's Get It.
Mm-hmm. And so this was at the time his studio was in the kitchen, but now years down the line he upgraded. He got like another room added to his house for the studio or whatnot.
I got you.
And so it's like ever since then we just clicked ever since, and we just talk more on an intellectual level, deep in the music. So it's like our bond is deep in the music. We do music. We create 5 music.
Yeah.
That's always gonna be there. But
oh yeah, that's what's up.
He just taught me a lot of things. Shout out to Troy, by the way. He just taught me a lot of things. I'm gonna stick by him with that. But so far, I haven't dropped anything new yet. I have like only 4 songs on SoundCloud right now.
Yeah. Are you planning to come out with a project or a mixtape or album?
Yeah. I'm still planning. It's just that I've just been in my own world, own mental bubble. So it's like I'm still overcoming that and just do what I got to do and stop procrastinating too at the same time. So it's like, because I have talent in this and I see it, and it's like,
you do.
A lot of people will fuck with me on this music. I'm sorry for cursing once again. Forgive me, people that's listening as well. Forgive me.
Nah, you good. It's all good, man.
Shout out to the people that's listening as well.
Yeah,
but I just got to do what I got to do.
I definitely let's say
because I see the vision. I just have to act upon the vision of what I see.
Because you let me listen to a few of your songs, and man, like you got talent. Like I ain't gonna front on you. You do got talent. So
appreciate that. Appreciate that.
I would like to see you, come out with something so I can vibe to it. I love music.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I understand, like, you got to take care of different things first, and you got to take care of yourself first, too.
Right, because without that, then you will easily be distracted. You won't get nothing accomplished. That's not even with just music. That's just with anything else that you have passion with.
Yeah,
if you're not focused on it. Because we got to keep in mind, life is nothing but, if you really think about it, life is a memory. Everything's become a memory. If you really think about it, if you sit and think on all the things you experience, it's a memory. The brain is so important. If you don't have memory, then your life is just, what is life?
Dang.
If you don't have no memory.
No, that's true. That's why I do photography, man, to capture those memories.
He just
so you can look back at those memories.
I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone now.
Because when you hit that age, before you transcend it, you sit back and think out of all the things you did.
The things that you can remember.
Right. Because you're not going to remember every last thing.
Oh.
Probably until it's time for you to transcend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true, because I almost died one time. And while I was slipping away.
How you almost died?
I was in the hospital, and I had a bad reaction to a chemical called. Well, I ain't gonna tell nobody what I'm allergic to.
Yeah.
But I had a.
You got some people out there that's trying to kill you now.
No. I mean,
why you can't tell what you're allergic to?
I mean, everybody. That's confidential. It's confidential. You don't tell everybody what you're allergic to. You don't know who your enemies are, but
tell me. Just.
But anyway, like I was in the hospital. I was dying in the hospital one time, man, and like. I had a bad reaction to some medication they gave me, and like while they was like strapping me down, like I was like freaking out, going crazy because I couldn't breathe, and like I was literally, my body was expanding, bro. I was like about to burst open, bro. Like I got cuts were appearing on my skin, like it's graphic, like visually if you think about it, bro. But like they had to inject me with some medicines to like calm my body down. But anyway, like while I was trying to fight for air and trying to breathe, and, like my eyes were closing, man. It's like I was just looking at this one corner in the room. Like up at the ceiling, and I was just like fading away, and I started thinking about everything in my life, bro. Like, am I gonna die here? Like, is this the end for me? Like, what?
So you like your life?
And I just started thinking,
did your life flash before your eyes?
Like, it's not literally like a picture, like visuals flash, but like you start thinking about everything. Like you start thinking about everything from like when you were little.
You remember stuff that you didn't think you remembered.
Like, I guess you can say that. It's just like, well, when you think about stuff that when they say your life flashed before your eyes, it's really like you start thinking about everything that's meaningful to you, like from like everything you've been through that meant something to you to like everybody that you don't want to leave. Like you start thinking about that. That's what I thought about while I was passing away. I started thinking about everybody who I don't want to leave. Like I don't want to go. And that's all. So that's what when they say your life flashed before your eyes. That's what I feel like. That's what happened. Or that's what I experienced. You start thinking about everything. Like I started thinking about my mom, my girlfriend at the time. Like man, I'm not gonna be able to play with my brother anymore. Hang out with him, my friends. I started thinking about all of that, bro. And I was like, why I gotta die right now? I don't want to go. It's like. But yeah, memory is everything, bro. And I agree with you on what you said. You know, like those memories, man.
Yeah, that's what I never thought about that. That's crazy. Life is a bunch of memories that
Brain. We're all just brains, and I ain't finna go too deep. I don't want to scare the people that's listening to us. I can go
bro.
deep, but
you can go as deep as you want, man.
It's
That's what she said.
But does anybody have any gum? Cause my breath and this onion is killing me. Like, bro.
I mean, I have some Altoids in the car.
Bro, they can't help me right now.
Oh man, but yeah, definitely. Like life is. You say we just.
Life is really deep than what we think, but we're just so caught up in.
Yeah.
The simulation.
We caught up in the shallow things.
We're caught up in the things that we think is important, but it's not important that we know.
Like me and him were just talking about like spending time with your loved ones on another episode, time versus money, and we were like, what would you rather have, more time or more money? And of course, we felt like more time, but a lot of people will probably say more money.
I mean, with time and money, time is important. But time is man-made as well. Like it's real, but it's not real. Just like with money, money is an emotional tool at the end of the day because it's a feeling.
I want to ask, how is time man-made?
Because it was just me personally. I feel like where everything on this planet is like man-made, because everything from religion to bottom line that we think that's so important. We have to like, for me, speaking for myself, I have to learn to relearn in a way from the stuff that I learned in school, because we were just going by what we taught. We didn't never research on our own about to see if it was official or if it was true or false.
Dang.
But with time, I feel like itself that I feel like time was man-made, because you hear this phrase, you always have time for, may hear people say that, well, you always have plenty of time tomorrow and all that. No, the time is now. Like everything is now.
Okay.
Because just think about it. We put here in this world, right?
Yeah.
You really think that if we wasn't taught, if we didn't know about the clock or anybody teaching us about the clock, we wouldn't be thinking about time?
No. We'll just be like focused on just making something happen. Like,
exactly.
We won't focus on I'll make it happen at this time.
Exactly. I put another prime example of me or why I feel like time is man-made as well. Even though I know it's other people that may disagree, that's cool. But my thing is, it's 24 hours within a day. They say we need 8 hours of sleep. We be in school 8 hours. Then on top of that, we work 8 hours shift.
Yeah.
Program.
Definitely. Yeah.
So it's like,
so
with that being said, we taught that we need 8 hours of sleep, and just a whole bunch of stuff like breakfast is important.
You
most
really
important meal of the
don't
day.
need 8 hours of sleep.
No, some people
to operate.
Yeah, I mean, but have you ever? Let me ask you this: have you ever slept? Let me ask both of y'all. Have y'all slept over more than 8 hours and still felt drained?
Yeah. It's all about how much your body needs.
I never slept more than 8 hours.
Some people's body cool with 4 hours.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You don't really need 8 hours. I probably get an average maybe like 5 or 6 hours of sleep.
5 to 6 hours maybe.
Yeah, I be feeling good.
Right.
If I sleep longer, sometimes I feel drained.
I go to sleep by like about
This dude go to sleep at like
About
7 o'clock at night.
About 10:30. You know what I'm saying? About 10:30, and you know I
He
be
get
up
early though.
I be up about
to sleep
6. I
Like
go about
last night.
I get
I go to
about
sleep the
6.
next day.